what is going on? I'm going to go into yet another battle. We'll do 5 tough. So, Mr. Red Squirrel, finally, someone with a pronounceable or normal name, roughly normal. Man, I just want people with normal names. Is that so hard? Why can't you just have simple names like Legendary Vendetta? Something you can say, people. Anyway, so he is going to be in the red corner. I will be in the yellow corner. We are playing on Yamasaki Choke Point. That is what we shall be playing on. And he has like 0 connection to Japan. And he does... Oh yeah, I thought he was speaking in Japanese. Basically, Amma, my Swedish buddy, sent me this music video of... I don't even know what country he's from. I think he must be like Swedish or, you know, that kind of area of the world. Scandinavia. I mean, I went on and I thought, okay, this is a bit weird. And it was just like this little girl, just... Actually, we'll just carry on going because this is a bit weird. It was just like this girl-like figure playing the guitar in like a girl... I don't know, it's really fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. And it turns out the guy was... The girl was a guy. And I said, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening with the world? First people don't have pronounceable names, and then all of a sudden, guys are becoming girls. Christ, I wouldn't be surprised if the planet just split up into a black hole any minute. This is just fucked up. Anyway, so we shall get kicking into the battle. I spawned all of my guys over here because I was trying to decide. We've got the workshop, we've got the archery dojo, and we've also got the sword dojo, and I thought, which one would I like the best? Well, it seems that I bring quite a lot of everything. I just kind of thought, why not, go for the sword dojo. So that's what I went for. Also, this is a very defensible position as well. So what have I got? I'll do it when I line up properly, because that'll be the easiest way to do it. This is quite a long battle. It's fairly long. But I got 2 Yari Cav over here. Got my 4th hammer and I got my 3rd hammer. These guys are pretty retarded in their stats. This guy's even level 6. Oh my god. So he's going to go ahead and start capping the workshop. He has got 1 light cav, he's got another light cav, he's got some Yari cav, and his general called Mike Tomlin. Again, thank you so much, Red Squirrel, for the easy to pronounce avatar name. So we're going to his other troops. He is also packing... I can't even be bothered to talk about that. Let's go back... No, I don't want to... I'll just talk about his. We'll do one by one. So he's also then got some Nagi attendants. Let's do it by big flag. He's also got some Katana Samurai. He's got some Katana Samurai, Katana Sam, and then he's also got some Yari Samurai, some Long Yari Ashigaru, got some Yari Sam, and he's got some Daikyu Samurai. So those are all the units that he has decided to bring today with us. I, on the other hand, I have bought some Bow Samurai. Oh my god, Vendetta's bringing Bow Samurai? What next? A girl turn into a guy? Oh my goodness. So yeah, you never ever see me bring Bow Sam. These are my 2 veteran Bow Sam. I got them absolutely ages ago, but I thought, you know what, I want some nice cheap bow units, but that are still half decent, so I decided to get them. I've also got my Matchlocks. Yeah, Matchlock Warrior Monks. I've then got some Yari Ashigaru and some Long Yari. I've then also got, I think, three units of good Naginata Samurai. I've got 3 units of very good Katana Samurai. I've then got Katana Lord, Benkai's Hero, and Mr. Captain Cabinet. And holy shit, this is where the shit's going to kick off. So I realise he's isolated most of his spear units, so I've tried to attack his Daikyu Samurai because these guys have got a 200 bow range. You know, they've got a big range compared to my guys. They got an extra 50 on me. So I see he's only got Naginata attendants defending them as spear units. So I run 1 Yari Cav around the side. I run around that way, and I attack from 2 flanks so that his Naginata attendants cannot cover 2 angles at once. And I'm desperately trying to hit this Daikyu Samurai, but he's going to desperately charge across all of his cavalry and also all of his spear units to try and aid. Goodness me, this high tempo, guys. But my guys do get 30 kills and the other one got 40 kills. yeah, they got 50 kills about, so that's about a good 80 kills I've racked up with those two. I managed to take out a fair number of his units, not enough to really make an impact, but you know, it's enough when it comes down to the final fight. So I've decided to cap the sword dojo, he's capping the archery dojo and the workshop, and I'm now just going to sit on top of this hill. Yeah, I'm camping, and what of it? Oh my goodness, my chest is really not doing well today. I just did that waterfall battle, and I went off and got some Vimto, because Vimto is nice and it soothes my throat a little bit. So I'm going to begin to truck up my Raining Pain, my Bow Samurai, and this is kind of how the battle is going to take form. So I march these guys down the hill. I really like the colour scheme of my guys as well, it's pretty darn sweet. So there's not really too much to report. He's moving up his katana. Oh, he's got a katana hero. I forgot to mention that. He's got a katana hero over here. They're shouting, I think it just heard. He's just going to take a good broad stance on these hills, and he's going to begin to sort of pepper my bow units with his Daikyu Samurai. So there's not really too much that's going to go on. I decided to reform all of my guys. I mean, he'd be a bit of a fool to attack me directly. That's all I'm going to say. He would be a fool. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys into oh, some spazzy motorbike going by. But I mean, I've put these guys into Yari Wall. He'd charge uphill. That'd be hard enough. And then he's met with shit Ashigaru units. And I'll hold them in place. Once they fall, I'll then charge in my katanas, and I'll bring each Naginata from the side round, flank, keep these guys pinned behind. And that's pretty much how I would do it. Now, this is a good move by me. What I'm doing is that I'm not going to beat him in the skirmish fight. He's got 1 unit to my 2, but I'm not going to beat him. I decided that, and what I began to do is waste his time and waste his arrows. So, he's going to be peppering me with arrows. Just watch this. Okay, we've got 53 units. I'm going to run that way? No, I'm going to run this way. And now down to 50 units, he's going to start firing at me again. And now I'm going to run them back this way. Still, that's a whole volley wasted, so I'm going to run back up. He fires, I'm going to run them back the other way. So, I'm taking minimal losses. He's done about 4 volleys there, and I've lost about 6 men. And considering the rate that these guys dish out pain, you know, they're not really going to do very well against this sort of tactic. So it's either he comes up, he tries to pick up my other units in my army, like he is here, but of course that means that I can then shoot at him. And I put these guys into flame and arrow, and we're going to dish out some fire. Whee! And then he's just going to retreat thinking, ah, fuck, I don't want that. So he put me in a very tricky position, but I also then put him in a tricky position. Look at all these arrows on the ground. I will begin to run away now. See, I run my guys back up, and he starts to take some more pot shots at me, so then I run them back down. And then I decide, you know what, I'm going to run them from side to side instead of running them up and down, because that would tire them out even more. So really, these are just a waste unit. I mean, he has got the archery dojo there, so I mean, he could have just played the waiting game. Which, if I were him, I would have probably done that. I would have used my Daikyu Samurai to the best of my ability. So he's just going to start peppering. I think I have a micro lapse there. Start running them background again. But I think in a moment he's going to be running out of arrows. I mean, he could just go back to the archery dojo, pick up some more, because I mean, it's only there. That's what I would have done if I were him, because he's pretty much destroyed this whole bow unit. Even though he's wasted a lot of arrows, but I'm just making it really hard for him. And I've still got another whole bow unit to go, so really this isn't too good. Also, I'd say put your guys in loose formation. I say it every time there's a glimpse of skirmishing on this game. Always put them into loose formation. It can really save your troops a lot of hassle and pain and casualties. So every chance I get, I'm just going to take some crappy shots at them. I'm not really expecting to get any kills, but any kills would be a plus. And he's just going to keep on firing at them. So that's how the battle will pan out, and I think these guys will completely rout in a second. Yep, there we go, they're shattered now. So they're going to be trotting uphill, away from the battle. And thus far he's taken out a fair number of my men. He's taken out 100 of my guys so far, to me taking about 80. So I pull up my other archers and I begin to fire at them. I think I get a fair... that's a fair volley, not great. Yeah, about 1 kill. But I mean, that's kind of better than what he's done, considering he's just he's just taken all of those arrows and fired them at me, but they didn't really do too much. So I think he just got a bit bored of that. He's going to start to replenish his ammo, and nothing's really going to happen until one of us makes a move. Now I'm not going to take off this. You know, I'm definitely not going to be moving down the hill with this superior position. You will notice, however, I did change my Yari Ashigaru from the front to the back, and I changed my Naginatas to the front instead. Oh my goodness. Now the reason I did that is because A, these guys have got a crap ton of armour. They've got 9 armour, so if they're going to be shot at by Daikyu Samurai, you know, they're really not going to... They're not going to sustain a lot of casualties, you know, because they've got 9 armour. I also looked at the defence... the defence stats, that's it, because these guys have got 9, these guys have got, what is it? Oh no, these guys have actually got a lot more. Oh yeah, because I was looking at melee attack before. Dang. I mean, these guys have got 12, and these guys have got 9. Not sure why these guys have got... These guys have only got 6. I think I need to rank these guys up. Either way, you know, I mean, they're going to have to run up this hill, and then they will have a hard battle fighting the Naginata Samurai anyway, so I begin to trap my guys back a little bit more, because the longer these guys are kept running, the better. I'm so sorry about my chest today. It's not going well, and I'm coughing like a bitch, basically. But I'm going to pull up my my army just in front of the sword dojo as well, because obviously I said I want him to run up as much as possible, and because he's starting to move his cavalry, and that's really beginning to start worrying me now. So what I do is I try to pull them up as much as possible, so the sword dojo kind of blocks his charge, if you know what I mean. I mean, I have only got this thin layer of Yari Ashigaru to soak up any cav charges. I did extend these guys out to the longest file possible as well. I charged my general over here, thinking that I could charge into his Katana Samurai, which would be a good idea, but I mean, really, I wouldn't advocate it, because his units aren't too far away, and also by the time I get down there and charge at him, his cavalry will be able to run all the way back and probably kill my general. So at the moment I truck up my monk matchlocks, my Machi monks. Oh, that's a good name actually, Machi monks. I want to change these guys' name to Machi monks. That is such a cool name. So I truck these guys up to the side, because if they cav charge from the side, they'll be met with a good volley. And then I realised, ooh, look, there's some long Yari Ashigaru, aren't they? Expensive units. So I pull these guys up, pop their little, you know, shooty thing in, where it makes them go quicker and their range extend, and I do take some shots at him. There we go. So that's killed off about a good 30 men, and they're beginning to waver. But unfortunately, I think he then begins to charge his cavalry, and I did again have a micro lapse. So I decided to start running them at his cavalry, take them head on, as you do. This really isn't a good idea. Another thing I realised, and holy fuck, what happened to my formation? That was making me scream at the monitor. I was like, what are you guys doing? No, why are you all over the place? And his guys are fast approaching. He's going cav heavy on this side. I charge in my Benkai's blades and also my Yari Ashigaru. This is not a good idea. One Yari Ashigaru unit would have been enough, because now, as you can see, my Katana units are now they're open to a good cav charge. I moved the troops to catch these guys down here, and I was going to charge down my Naginata Samurai as well, but at the moment I saw this and I thought, holy shit, I need to get back. So I quickly select them, drag and click, make sure they're behind my katana units, and then I charge down my katana men at his army. And yeah, I mean, it's just a simple matter of taking all of my units and shoving them across here and hitting them from the flank, but at the same time getting my Naginata Samurai to cover the behind of my katana troops, and then pull my general quickly within the safe haven of the middle. I'm now fighting on two fronts, but my Naginatas will chomp away at his cavalry. I think he also brings in his general at one point, I'm not entirely sure. And Benkai's Blade are desperately trying to get back in the fight. These guys are pinnacle, you know, as I keep on saying. Those heroes make the plays happen. I need those guys. So my second shot troopers just decide to stand there and do sod all. I've got some hero. Where's my katana hero? He's in here somewhere. There he is. It's in their elegant gold armour. They will start to take some kills. These are two heavy armies. We are of the same rank. We're both bronze 8, I think. I think I put my general into stand and fight. Yes, I do. Just to give me some extra morale. He charges in his general, which is there. And then my Yari Shigaru, and I've also got some other Naginata Samurai, which are doing nothing at all. This is a bad idea. I need these guys. Oh, and then I realise. I need to take them out of Spear Wall. Vendetta, why are you not taking them out of Spear Wall? Anyway, I marched them into his general because I think if I kill him, his whole army will break. His Yari Cav are beginning to break. His guys are now starting to become on low morale. And I inspired these guys with my general. And now I'm just going to get a charge in the side from some Yari Shigaru and some Yari Sam. This building definitely has helped me out though, I will admit. I mean, if you look at the stats, I think all of his katana units had about 70 melee attack. Mine had about 21 after I captured the sword dojo. So it's going to run these guys in from the flank. But unfortunately for Red Squirrel, it is too late. I've killed his general, I've taken out his cav, and now my Naginata Samurai can turn their attention to his fleeing units. These guys will now take their flee, and let's put it into cinematic mode. It's pretty sweet. I can't wait to get that second graphics card. So this is running at like 60 FPS, ultra graphics, and it's like this close as well, this many units. So there we go, and bang, there we go. I did add Red Squirrel as a friend, so Red Squirrel, if you're watching this in the future, GG my friend. I did thoroughly enjoy this battle. I'm not going to lie, you did not make it easy for me at all with the micromanagement with the archers, and then trying to hit me from two angles at once, where I had to rapidly switch the swords up front, then the Naginatas behind. That was a very, very good match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think what won it for me at the end of the day was probably just the hill. I think that was probably what got me. And then he probably should have taken his Yarikav out as soon as the Naginatas were there. Try and mix up my formation a bit, just a little bit more. And that's pretty much it. There we go. So GG Red Squirrel. I did enjoy that game. It was a very, very good one. Definitely one of the best battles I've had in a while. I did enjoy that a lot. So now hopefully we shall be going into the results screen. Deliberate tactical errors and minor losses are the means by which to bait the enemy. There you go. Perfect. Meat shields. That's what it says. Deliberate tactical errors and minor losses. I.e. meat shields. Ah, Sun Tzu. It speaks the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Do use it. Deliberate tactical errors. So true. So there we go. As you can see, the armies were pretty damn balanced. I mean, he had 10 more men than me. That was it. And then it was very narrow as well. I mean, I lost a lot of men. I lost about 100 to 200 less men than him, but it was still a very, very close match. I think it was the hill. It was a bit of a 1066 moment, Norman conquest. So we'll go into the kills. Yeah, motherfucker! That is the name of my long Yari Ashigaru. In fact, I just want to show you actually what I just did. So there's the Mummy Munchers. That's how I name them. I will name them to Mummy Bangers or Mummy Bashers, because that sounds cooler. Katana Lord racking up the kills there. Some Nagi Sam. I don't really use Nagi Nasa Samurai more, but I don't use them very much. But I really do need to start using them more. Second Shock Troopers did well. Yari Cav. I don't know, baiting with the losses. We'll go with that. Daiki Samurai, racking up the 200 kills there. Very, very nice indeed. That's pretty much it. So I hope you've enjoyed this battle. And I will see you later, guys. Bye bye for now.